The girl take the pan and choose them for the moon, them a move.
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd, and tonight's no different. Some confident players coming through the tunnel earlier. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Let's take a look at the numbers for Mike Conley.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Then there's Prince. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position. And Clark, the playoffs just around the corner. How many teams do you think have a legit shot to win it all?
Well, when you talk about championship teams, I think there's 5 or 6 teams that have the ingredients to win 16 games. There is a component of luck and health that goes into that. You got to be top flight to go the distance.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Inside, here's Randle. Second chance shot. Antetokounmpo with the block. Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
They had a tough time.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Conley. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Pass to Edwards. McDaniels, a screen on Prince. Here's Edwards. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Here's Prince, guarded by Edwards. Let's go with a 3. And it's Prince with the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Conley. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Clark, one thing to note when you play the Bucks, they don't give up many offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. Against Milwaukee, your first shot in each possession is probably and likely going to be your last shot. Some teams don't even try for second chance opportunities against the Bucks. They're such a strong defensive rebounding team.
And Conley drops them both. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Randle, that's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Boy, down low, Randle can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Big-time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game. Kuzma, that's good.
Not the most effective pick, but he salvages the play with a terrific move.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Prince. Antetokounmpo surveys. Just 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Fade away. It's rebounded by Minnesota, coming off that win against the Sixers.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Now here's Edwards. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Prince, the pass to Kuzma. Now here's Lopez. There's the triple. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Part of Brook Lopez's value is his ability to space the floor, especially as a big guy.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm, something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
Pass to McDaniels. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. The Bucks leading by 6. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's the floater. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far. McDaniels passes to Conley. Three-pointer. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
You know, that's a nice little shot to have in your repertoire. Just a lovely touch on that little flop from Antetokounmpo.
Now here's Conley. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Edwards. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards has gotten his second bucket.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Here's Rollins. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
For 3, Randle gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
When you have Randle on your team, he'll space out that floor.
The Bucks leading by 3.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him. Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And here's Conley. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Randle, a screen on Prince. Edwards, a pass to Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
And rolling with such quickness. There's just no way to keep Randle from scoring that.
Antetokounmpo against Randle. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Off the left rim and out. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 3. And got it! Another basket!
For this franchise, he's now tied the record for most points in a single season.
That tells you all you need to know about. Oh my! Throw it down!
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis has checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent comes in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Rollins. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Out to Portis. For 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 3. Floats one. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Portis. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
DiVincenzo, pass to Clark. Minnesota again missing. Milwaukee has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. DiVincenzo against Porter. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Randall pulls down the board. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 16 so far. Clark. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Boy, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Count that bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Bucks leading by 4. Now here's Porter. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. He shoots over DiVincenzo. Porter gets the bucket.
One of the things Porter Jr. has done is really improved as a decision maker. Excellent pick and roll action there.
Right side, Alexander Walker. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Alexander Walker. And here's Reed. Covered by Lopez. 4 on the clock. Rejected by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Now on the lineup for the Timberwolves. Lineup, Anthony Edwards.
11 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Porter. Got it up. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's Milwaukee. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.